Hey guys, it's me, Made Up Jen, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a skincare video. So today I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my daytime skincare routine. It has changed a little bit. I don't know if I've really posted a daytime skincare routine video now that I think about it, but anyway, we're gonna post one up now. So I am trying out a couple of new skincare items that I just bought recently during Black Friday. Well, during the holiday season period, there's been so many sales and just everything everywhere. You kind of just like want to try out a bunch of new stuff because it's so cheap. I did just wash my face. I washed my face with the Inky fulvic acid cleanser. I can't remember. I will put a picture of it right here, but let's go ahead and get started because my skin is feeling a little dry. So the first thing I do is I am going to apply toner. So I do use 2 toners during the day. Yes, I know some people are very against using so much toner and the acidic stuff on your face, but I actually do use one more for acne, scarring, hyperpigmentation, and then I use another one to moisturize and help with some dryness that I might have, especially right now during the winter time here in LA. It has been raining. It's been really cold. In case you guys don't notice, I do have my little fuzzy sweater on, and actually I have an electric heated blanket on my legs because my house is so cold and my toes freeze very, very fast. It is one of the things, I have a hair right here. It is one of the reasons why you see me wearing this little fuzzy sweater. It is cold. I have literally been chilling in my electric blanket this whole time. But let's go ahead and go with the, let's get started. I keep chit-chatting with you guys. I'm so sorry. But I do use this toner. It is going to get replaced with another toner I'm going to try out, but that will be my next skincare routine video because I haven't even started using it. I'm still waiting to finish this one, but I am talking about the Body Mary Super C22 toner. It has MSM, organic aloe, 22% vitamin C, and witch hazel. And I actually am a very big fan of Body Mary. I'm so upset they discontinued it, but they used to have this serum. It was called the Super 6 Serum that I used religiously for a whole year, and I went through some stuff during the pandemic, and I got a couple of scarring and stuff on my face, and that just brought me back to life. So they discontinued it. They don't have it anymore, but I decided to give this one a try. You're supposed to apply this to a cotton pad, and then you just pretty much spread it all over your face. There's nothing left in this bottle. Whatever is left, I put it in this little thing. This is already technically part of my empties. I was gonna do an empties video for you guys, but I figured I'd do the skincare first, and then we could talk about our empties in my next video. But usually I would spray about 5 little sprays onto my cotton pad, and I just pretty much just go ahead and put this all over my face. And usually when you use vitamin C, you want to build up to vitamin C when it's at a percentage. If you're using stuff like just regular generic vitamin C, you're okay. So as someone who has oily skin, I tend to try to stay away from alcohol. Alcohol is really bad and drying. So I'm combo oily, and one of the things that I used to hate when I was younger is I would like to dry out the crap out of my face because my face was so oily. I would just never put anything on my face. I would just let my face be dry. My mom would be like, ponte algo en la cara, la tienes bien reseca. And I'm just like, I don't have anything to put on my face, My face was just very, very dry because I didn't want all those oils to be more crazy if I would have put lotion on my face, And what I didn't understand at the time, because obviously I was young, is that you want to actually not dry out your skin, because the more you dry out your skin, the more your skin will actually produce oil. So you're actually making it much more worse for your face. So you want to make sure not to dry out your face if you do have oily to combo to normal skin. And sometimes you will have some dirt. Here, I don't have as much dirt as I thought I was gonna have, considering that it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm just barely doing this because I was too lazy to do it this morning when I woke up. let's continue. So this one's more of the tightening, and now I need some moisture back into my skin. So for my second toner, if you watched my nighttime skincare routine, you've seen this. This is the Moly Wonder Ceramide Mochi Toner. This contains Ceramide 5000 ppb. It's a nourishing and moisturizing multi-use toner for bouncy mochi-like skin. So pretty much I just use this one to bring some moisture back into my life, because I am combo oily, but I do still have dry patches, especially right now during the winter time, and it's been so cold and dry here in LA, so I need moisture in my life. So that's also why my daytime skincare routine has changed a little bit, because of the seasons. Usually I don't like to change my skincare routine so much during the seasons. I tend to keep it the same literally all year, but this winter time, like my skin, like right here, I just have the worst dry patches right here on the side of my cheeks, and it's always been like that during the winter time. So this time I've decided to just go a little bit more heavy on the moisturizing, because I'm not getting any younger and I don't want my skin to flake and start cracking, and we're not about that here. So this, you're supposed to also put on a cotton ball, but I go straight in, and you'll figure out how much you want to use. I just use enough to go and moisture my face and neck. And anytime you see me put anything down my neck, you'll notice that I'm always pulling down like this, because I just want to make sure that I'm pulling in the right direction at the end. So this just brings my skin back to life. Sometimes when you apply toners, it tends to dry out your skin, so this one is just moisturizing my skin back, because I need it. And then the next thing I'm going to go ahead and get started with now are serums. So I have 3 serums. I usually just use one. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to be a broken record when I talk about this, but the Super 6 Serum by Body Mary used to have so many stuff in it that I didn't need to use 5 different serums because the one bottle had all of those things. I don't have that option anymore, so I had to kind of like venture off and try to figure out a vitamin C that just worked for me. And honestly, this one right here has been working really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's been working pretty good. It's not my Super 6 Serum, but it hasn't broken me out. It's been helping a little bit with the scarring. It's just taking a very slow process to remove some of my dark spot and pigmentation, but for the most part it's been working. And I bought this at Target. So I'm over here talking about it, I haven't even said what it is, but I'm talking about the COSMEDICA skincare. This is their vitamin C super serum, and this one I like. Just pump. And I usually like to apply it when my toner still hasn't completely dried. But since I'm talking to you guys, you know, we're working a little different here today. And it dries down super fast, by the way. So you don't have to worry about like hanging around and it taking forever to dry down. But I found this at Target. I tried another vitamin C from Amazon, and I keep seeing that it has good reviews. It's called the True C. It just didn't work for me. It did not work for me. If it works for you, great. But for me, myself, I don't know if it's because my skin's a little bit more mature now that I'm heading towards my mid-30s. But I need something that's going to really work. I was trying the Notorium Super C Serum right here. But it was like $25 and the bottle only lasted the month. So that like accumulates with all the other stuff. So yeah. So I do recommend to try this. Just beware vitamin C serums that don't have like a specific percentage on them. They're just like basic vitamin C. So they're not gonna work as fast or as efficient as something that has like 20% vitamin C in it. Vitamin C is not concentrated. It's not a molecule that's been, what is it called, stabilized. So that's why they tend to put it in liquid forms. because there's no control of it. So it's just basic vitamin C serum, and I'm pretty sure it's mixed with some other stuff. And it does have like a citrusy smell, by the way, in case you're all about scents, but it fades really fast. And then the next serum that I'm going to use is going to be by the brand Good Molecules. So this is their Niacimide Serum. It's formulated with 10% niacimide to refine skin texture and minimize pores. And excuse the nails, I have to do my nails. It's probably what I'm going to do right after. So I've actually been trying forever to get my hands on this brand, but every time I wanted to buy it, like, I had to pay for shipping, and I didn't want to pay for shipping. And then I walked into Ulta the other day and I saw that they had a full stand of it full, and I was like, what? And all of their products are like under $15, so that's always a good thing. These, I believe, were $8 each. I don't remember at the top of my head, but I do apply about a dime size, almost quarter size, pretty much the most of the pump on my hand, and then I rub that. I've been trying this for about a week, almost 2, and it hasn't broken me out. Thank God it hasn't broken me out. It's been really good. The texture of it is a little bit gooey, on the gooier side, but when it dries down, like, it dries down and you don't feel any more of that stickiness. And my last serum, yes, one more serum, and it's also by the brand Good Molecules. It is their Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is formulated to draw moisture into the skin for deeper hydration. So this one says that you have to wait 30 seconds before you apply anything else. So be very careful with that. And this one is the most thickest and gooeyest one of all because it is to help moisturize your skin. So I usually concentrate this mostly here and then just spread it out. But it feels really good. It moisturizes. I've noticed it's been keeping my face not feeling dry after a long day. I have become a little bit more shinier lately, but I'm okay with it because I'm used to it anyway, so it is what it is. And while I'm waiting for that to dry down, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I do have a replacement for this already. I just wasn't wowed by it. I wasn't wowed by it, but I'm talking about the number 7 Restore and Renew Multi-Action Eye Cream. This is supposed to be suitable for sensitive skin. I don't know. I do have sensitive skin, but not to that extent. I am the person who likes to apply eye cream before moisturizer, not after moisturizer. I just feel like once you apply moisturizer, you're pretty much locking in everything that you already put in there once you apply that moisture. Because once you apply that layer of moisture, that cream, like, everything just is locked inside. So I want my eye cream to be locked inside because I want my eye cream to really work. And it does dry down very fast, and also a little does go a long way. Beware, don't put too much because you're going to be wasting the product. I've had this for about 3 months maybe, and I'm almost at the end, but I do have a replacement, which is the Milani Cannabis Seed Oil Eye Cream. I like that one just because of puffiness under my eyes. So in the morning I tend to go with something that's more for like depuffing because my bags, I don't worry about that wrinkle stuff. I like to use an eye cream that is helping for the wrinkles at night so that it can work through the night as I'm sleeping, you know, that beauty sleep. And to seal all of this off before I even go in with my moisturizer, I am going to use this from Good Molecules. Yes, I bought a couple of Good Molecule stuff. It is their Bha Clarified Gel Cream. This is formulated with salicylic acid and Sativa asiatica extract to help maintain a clear complexion. So I use this pretty much to help keep my acne at bay. I've been trying this for a week, And honestly, it hasn't broken me out, and I feel like my face has calmed down a little bit more on the blackheads, which is always a good sign. Just beware, the top of this, it's not like a little small one thing like the other ones. It's very wide. And I literally just use this from here to here. I don't use it on my neck because I don't get acne. Oh snap. I don't get acne on my neck. I do get acne, like one weird random whitehead like once a blue moon on my neck, but it's once a blue moon, so I'm not too worried about that. And just beware, the smell of this is pretty foul, but it doesn't linger. But if you guys are wondering why my face doesn't have so much acne, it's because I gave up dairy. So if you guys don't know, if you have a lot of the cystic acne down your chin, that is hormonal acne, and that tends to go crazy around your time of the month, and also when you consume things that have hormones in it. But there's a hormone inside of the dairy milk, you know, cow milk, that can make you break out. So I had to give up dairy because it got to the point where no matter how little of it that I was consuming, my face was just like, bam. I got adult acne. I got acne as an adult. Middle school, I was just like, get little whiteheads, but that was it. I never actually got bad acne my whole life until I was 29, about to hit 30. My whole face just broke out really bad, and yeah, I didn't know what to do. I went to the dermatologist, and then I just decided to give up dairy. And ever since I gave up dairy, my face has been nice and clean. I do get the occasional acne here and then if I've consumed something with milk accidentally, because I do check everything that I eat if it has milk because I just like knowing that like my skin is fine and it's not flaring up, and I just feel a lot better without milk. Also I try to get obviously vitamin D and vitamin C, well, and calcium elsewhere, so I don't need it. But anyway, while you're chit-chatting, I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this. I usually apply this right before my serums, but I was talking to you guys, so I kind of like ignored it. But I actually do apply a lip treatment every day, twice a day, maybe once in between the day if it's a really drying day. But I do apply this by Too Faced. This is their Hangover Pillow Balm. This is a lip treatment, and this is actually their original formula. And I actually do prefer the original over all the other ones. Not saying that the other ones are not great. They are good. They just have a tint to them, and I'm not a big fan of lip treatments with tint, especially if I'm using them just to be here at home, or if I put a mask on like when I'm heading out, and obviously the treatment is still on because it lasts like through the day. After trying the other one, like I think this one's just like the one for me. This is already like my third tube of this, including the watermelon kiss. So these last me, no lie, about 6 months. 6 months, and I apply it day and night, and it lasts me 6 months, and it's $23. So I feel like it's well worth it. It moisturizes the crap out of my lips, especially right now with this dryness and this cold here in LA. I know it's not compared anything to the East Coast, I know this, but you know, when you lived in California your whole life, like anything colder than 70 degrees is too cold already. But it was like 40 degrees the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, so it was been cold. But let's move on to the last thing. The last couple of things. So for moisturizer, I do use this one. I tend to go back with it when I'm broke and I can't afford a more higher expensive moisturizer. But this brand is still really good. It doesn't give my skin a bad reaction. It's really cheap like you can find this at Walmart. It's a brand they sell at Walmart. I'm talking about the Earth to Skin Tea Time Daytime Cream Moisturizer. The Tea Time White Tea Day Cream moisturizer. So this is kind of like a dupe for the It Cosmetics, which is the other cream that I go back and forth with during the day. I have it right here. I haven't opened it yet. I'm waiting to finish this one. And this tub, which by the way, comes with a cover. It is pretty big. This is a 4-ounce jar, and they sell like their value size one for like $6 as well. You just have to go into Walmart on a good day and find it, or you can buy it online if I'm not mistaken, the value size one. I don't know, I just go to Walmart and I happen to find it in my Walmart, but it lasts, and I use a big jupe of it to moisturize my skin just right now because of the winter time. You know, it's been really rough here, but this is more specific, this certain line, because they have different one. They have the honey one, and they have a different type of because this is the white tea line. So the white tea line is for like aging. They have the other one that's like for more like moisturizing and all this other crap. But anyhow, it's inexpensive, drugstore. If you can find that at Walmart, I just suggest you buy it. It's really good. The scent of it, I will admit, it does, like when you smell it right here, it has like a really, it's really like fragrant, like floral kind of, but it doesn't linger, or like you can smell it through the day. As soon as it like sinks into your skin, like that's it. You don't need to worry about anything else anymore about the smell, unless you like the smell and you want to smell like that all day. But for me specifically, my skin is somewhat sensitive, so the fragrance of that probably not gonna sit well with my skin. And then I'm actually gonna, before I apply this to my face, I've been trying this lately just because, like I said, it's been really dry here in LA lately, and I need that extra moisture. Even though I end up somewhat like a grease ball throughout the day, I'm okay with it, like I said. But I also do apply an oil after. During the regular summertime, I would do this after I apply moisturizer, but because of the winter time, I am going to apply some face oil. And this Milani Cannabis Sativa seed oil, this is their glow oil. This is really good if you have redness in your skin. It kind of like tones it down. Just FYI, if you ever try any of the Cannabis Sativa line stuff, yes, I know some people are against it, but the benefits of it calms down irritation, redness. That's why it's so good. That's why I use their Milani eye cream in the mornings when I have puffiness, because sativa, just like cannabis itself, the benefits of it on your skin is for inflammation. So I apply like about 3 little drops in there, and I'm just gonna mix this all together. I'm like over here talking to you guys while this thing's just sitting in my hand. But cannabis has a lot of benefits to your skin, especially if you have inflammation or redness. And like I said, I only do this because it's really dry here in LA, and this just gives me like a boost, a real good boost of moisture, and it tones down the redness in my face. Yes, as I was going like this, my face did get red. I was getting some circulation in there. But now my skin's a little bit more toned down-ish, you know. And if you are worried about the oil, it's fine. The last step should be everyone's last step in their skincare routine, by the way. I am talking about sunblock. So if you are the type of person that has a lot of oiliness, I would suggest going to a moisturizer with SPF that helps with the oil. I used to use a different one, but I kind of like moved on from it because SPF 30 wasn't enough for me. I just needed more, you know, like more protection, because in case you guys don't know, the sun does give you wrinkles. So if you're not wearing sunblock, you should definitely be wearing it every day. But I am gonna use this one by the brand Apleu. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. This is their Pure Block Daily Sun Cream. It is a daily sunblock. You can use this every day. It will not irritate your skin. It will not break you out. This is Korean skincare right here, guys. And I'm a big fan of their sunblocks. They have PA+++. So the more pluses it has, the better it is for your skin. But usually I would apply this. I'm inside the house. I don't know if I should apply it if I'm gonna go outdoor anymore. But I'm gonna apply it anyway because I probably might sit at the door over there and the window's open and the sun's gonna hit me. And you should always apply sunblock, especially because all the products you use, like certain serums, once you go outside and the sun hits you, it will irritate your skin, because if you don't have any actual sunblock to protect your skin, it will burn right through you and the serum will be useless at that point. So you want to make sure that you're applying sunblock. I apply this much of it. I would like to say a little goes a long way. But sometimes I need a little bit more than a little bit, like the other sunblock. I was buying another type of some Korean skincare sunblock. I'll put it right here. But that little bottle is $23. And at the time when I was running low of that one, I didn't have $23 for it. So it's like really inexpensive, and it's a big bottle. And this is my skin after I am done. As you guys can see, my skin is not perfect. I do have pecas, freckles, I have moles, you know, on my skin. I do have a couple of acne pimples popping out, a little bit of blackheads maybe. It's normal for your skin to have these type of things. My skin is not perfect. My skin is never going to be silky smooth like a baby's bottom, even though I wish I had it. I just gotta keep working at it and making sure that I keep my skin controlled as much as I can with the products I use on it. This is just what works for me. I have tried a couple of stuff here and then, and I always just know if it's gonna work for me or if it's not, because of how my skin reacts to it. Usually, like the next day, if I wake up with a lot of like acne, I tend to be like, I don't know if it's gonna work. But if I get like the redness like a couple of days after, then I kind of wait a little bit before I give up on it completely, because sometimes when you try out new skincare products, your skin tends to purge, so your skin's just out of control because it's never had this type of stuff on it, so it kind of like reacts. But your skin tends to accustom itself to it. If it's burning really bad, irritating, then no, stop at all costs. Stop. It should not take longer than a week. If you are still having some type of reaction a week after you've tried stuff, you need to stop using it, because it's only doing more damage than it is good. Remember that just because it works for them doesn't mean that it will work for you. Like, I'm using this whole, I just showed you guys my whole daytime skincare routine, and this works for me, right? But it probably one of these things can make you break out, or one of these things just doesn't like wow you, or doesn't do anything as fast as you want it to, which is fine. Not everybody's skin is built the same. A lot of the things you can buy for skincare is returnable anyway. So like, if it's not working for you and you're just like, damn it, I spent all this money and it doesn't even work for me, return it. Like, return it, you know? There's nothing wrong with just trying something that's gonna work for you. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know if you guys like this video by liking the video, and if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Happy New Year, guys. Peace.